All right, let's talk about that one tool that's just everywhere. It's all over your social media feeds, and it's called CapCut. But is it really the secret ingredient to making your videos go viral? Well, we're going to dig in and find out.
You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You're just scrolling through TikTok or Reels, and you see these incredible, fast-paced, professional-looking videos, and you just have to stop and think, how in the world are they doing that? It seriously looks like magic. But what if it isn't magic? What if it's just the right tool?
I mean, if you've ever actually tried to edit a video on your phone, you know the struggle is very, very real. You're fighting with these clunky, confusing apps. You can never find the features you actually need, and you end up wasting hours just trying to make a simple cut. It's so frustrating. It can completely kill your creativity before you even get started.
And that brings us to the big question. You see that little CapCut watermark at the end of so many viral videos? So, is this the app? Is this the secret weapon that finally makes powerful video editing easy and accessible for everyone? Let's break down what the reviews say and see if it really lives up to all that hype.
Okay, first up, let's look at the solution, what CapCut actually brings to the table. We're going to dive into the powerful features that have made it so popular with creators everywhere.
So here's the deal. CapCut really packs a serious punch. First off, the interface is super user-friendly. Like, even if you've never edited a video in your life, it's absolutely loaded with all those trendy effects and transitions you see online. The auto captions? A total game changer. The audio editing is surprisingly powerful, and you can customize pretty much everything. Plus, and this is a big one, it works on both your phone and your computer.
And this quote right here, this really nails why one of those features is such a big deal. Manually typing out captions is, without a doubt, one of the most boring and tedious jobs in video editing. But CapCut's auto caption feature, it does it with scary good accuracy in just a few taps. That is a massive, massive time saver.
And it totally doesn't stop there. CapCut gives you the tools you need to jump on trends, like immediately. You can create those awesome velocity edits where the speed ramps up and down. You can use those 3D zoom effects that are everywhere. You can even grab the audio from other videos to use a trending sound, which, as you know, can make a huge difference for getting views.
Now, all of this sounds pretty amazing, maybe a little too amazing. Which always leads to the question, how can it be free? Let's talk about the catch.
So, CapCut works on what's called a freemium model. You've probably run into this before. It basically means the main part of the product, the video editor, is free to use. But if you want to unlock all the cool stuff, the proprietary features and functions, that's when you'll need to think about paying for the Pro version.
Let's break down what that actually means. The free version gives you about 150 credits a week. That's enough for around 2 minutes of video output. And hey, for a lot of people making short TikToks, that's plenty. But if you're a serious creator, the Pro version just blows that away. You get a massive 21,600 credits for the year, which unlocks hundreds of minutes of video and, of course, gives you access to all the premium features.
Okay, let's be real. No tool is perfect. For a fair and balanced view, we gotta look at the downsides, what the reviewer called CapCut's kryptonite.
So there are two main things to watch out for. First, CapCut can be a bit of a resource hog. If you're using an older phone or laptop, you might notice it lagging or it could even crash on you. Second, while having a ton of options is great, it can also be, well, overwhelming. It's super easy to get lost just scrolling through endless menus of effects and transitions.
So, we've seen the good, we've seen the bad, we've talked about the price. It's time to put it all together and get to the verdict. Is CapCut the hero your content has been waiting for?
Well, according to the source, CapCut is a near-perfect tool for a very specific group of people. We're talking content creators, vloggers, and influencers. Basically, if your whole goal is to make quick, eye-catching, engaging videos without being chained to a desk, then yeah, this app was pretty much designed for you.
And honestly, you can't get a much stronger endorsement than this. For the reviewer, this wasn't just another app they downloaded. It was a tool that fundamentally changed their entire workflow, their whole content strategy. Now that's a powerful testament to its impact.
So there you have it. CapCut's features are undeniably powerful, its free version is actually pretty generous, and its potential is huge. The tools for creating viral content are more accessible than they have ever been. So the only question left really is, what are you going to create?